Here's 4 reasons why you need to be consuming collagen protein. Now, I hope you'll stick with me because I am confident this is information you will not find on social media. The first, collagen is actually the most abundant protein in the body. And it's different from other types of protein, such as muscle protein. So this is a very common point of confusion, especially on social media. People assume that the protein the body uses to build muscle is the same as the protein used to build your tendons, for example, or your ligaments or your connective tissue. It's not the same. These are entirely different proteins, meaning they have completely different amino acid makeups. So this should tell you right away that the building blocks, the resources that your body needs to make collagen, are different from the resources you need to build muscle. So remember that. Connective tissue is different from muscle, therefore you need different resources. What kind of resources does this connective tissue require? Well, the primary amino acid is glycine. So this is reason number 1. Collagen protein provides an abundance of glycine. Listen closely. You will not get the glycine that your body needs to make collagen from typical protein sources. Even whey protein, even eggs, most cuts of beef, chicken, etc. Now, those are all incredible sources of protein, which are rich in leucine and other amino acids, which are important. But that does not give you the glycine that your body needs to make connective tissue. So that's number 1, adequate glycine. Number 2, collagen, again, because of the particular amino acids that it's made of, is actually good for hemoglobin. That's right. So if you or someone you know struggles with anemia or even borderline anemia, because it's along a spectrum, it's not a light switch. You don't just have it or you don't. So if you're struggling with getting blood throughout your body, maybe you're lightheaded when you go from sitting to standing, you need to support oxygen delivery. Okay, so this is all under the umbrella of anemia. And the key here is that to make hemoglobin, which is the protein at the center of your red blood cells, which carries oxygen throughout your body. So just imagine this. You're laying down, you stand up, you get lightheaded. That's because that hemoglobin inside oxygen, it's taking longer to get to your head, to your brain, to fuel it and provide energy. We know that to support this, we need to make more hemoglobin. Now, people always think of iron. Yes, this is important. But just to make hemoglobin, you need glycine. Well, we just talked about glycine. You don't get this from typical protein sources. You get it from collagen protein. The third reason you should be consuming collagen protein is because the amino acids concentrated in collagen protein are also used to make glutathione. This is considered the master antioxidant throughout your body, one of the most important antioxidants. Great to consume antioxidants, that's beneficial, but you should know, if you don't already, your body is constantly making its own antioxidants. This is frankly more important than taking them in or supplementing them. You need to make sure that your body is actually doing the job that it's designed to do, which is make glutathione. To do that, it needs glycine, which you're only going to get from collagen protein. Last but certainly not least, the amino acids concentrated in collagen, again, particularly glycine, are used to make GABA in the brain. So this is another incredible benefit. This is why you will see research showing that supplemental glycine on its own, even isolated from collagen, so just that glycine amino acid, improves sleep quality. And this is why. It's because it promotes GABA signaling in the brain, which promotes feelings of relaxation and is associated with deep, restful sleep. So remember, you're not getting the same amino acids from typical protein sources as you are from collagen. And so it's all about balance. Yet again, with training, it's about balance, meaning you need to think about targeting complementary or opposing, however you look at it, muscle groups. You need to be including all types of training, flexibility, resistance training. You need to be elastic, doing lots of plyometrics, etc. You can think about this as balance. It's the same thing with diet. Now, I'll just say one last thing. This is most interesting to me. If this sounds crazy or you're still a little bit confused, let's think about history, or even just think about your grandparents. This is probably the case for you. It used to be common to make our own bone broth. That is, our grandparents, or maybe your parents, maybe you still do, are constantly making bone broth. Well, interestingly, this gives you an abundance of the collagen protein, which gives you these amino acids. Well, guess what? We don't really regularly include that in our diet anymore. So what we used to do naturally, because we didn't want to waste anything, we used every part of the animal. That served a purpose, not only financially, socially, but also from a health standpoint. Your body uses all of that. Isn't nature interesting? And the body is fascinating too.